Welcome back to Need for Speed Payback. It's time, friends, to carry on with another video, and in today's video we're doing something a little bit different. It's more of a guide video. I mean, I say that, we did a guide. Amazingly, this is one of the cars that I haven't actually glitched yet. I've just built this today. I stole someone's M3 style wrap and put it onto an M4 and made it black, and I've done a few little enhancements. This is going to be my 399 grip car once the Regera is dead and gone. But until then, it needs some upgrading. 277 is the level, which means we have a lot of numbers to go. We have to go from that to 399. It's going to take a while to do so let's get to it, shall we? And obviously, parts in the shops have been made a million times better, and in here, you can actually go in here and buy some of these parts, and they're actually really, really good. For example, level 9s to 11s, and we've got level 12 parts all around. So let's slap in some of these level 12 parts, and this is actually a good way to upgrade your cars now. I said in the past that you should not spend your money on parts. Parts are very expensive, but they used to be about the same pricing. The difference was you got half the money before. They've balanced the game a little bit more to make it so that the cars are pretty cheap now. They cost absolutely nothing, but the parts themselves to upgrade them is going to take you quite a while. Anyway, so we have quite a few parts on here that I'm going to trade in, and that's obviously tip number 1, trade in your old parts. If you don't trade in your old parts, then you're going to have loads of missing part opportunities to use. You get part tokens from replacing them, and part tokens give you the better options. As of yet, as far as I can remember, I have not had any 3 perk parts from winning a race or buying. From buying, I've only seen single perk parts at the best. So what you have to do to get the 3 perk parts is spin, and the only way to do that is with part tokens. That's where this video comes in. How do we get part tokens? Well, there's a way to actually literally buy part tokens with in-game money, and this video is going to show you exactly how to do that. First thing we need to do is, if you do not already have one, go to a dealership and buy yourself the lowest end car you can find. The lower the level, the better. So if you can find an MX-5, that's perfect. MX-5 is 103. Anything around this level. A 101 Ford Roadster would be a perfect one to go with. So I'm going to actually buy one of these Ford Roadsters. Now, you're going to try your very best not to actually ever drive this thing because it's god-awful at this stock level. Absolutely pointless. But anyway, what you want to do after you've bought yourself or gone to your garage and got your lower level car, make sure if you already have parts on your car, say you were using an old one, take them off and trade them in. And as you can see, bone stock. Absolutely nothing on here past level 1. All level 1. And in the shop, we'll have very low level cars. Now, these cars can vary from about 8,000 to 11,000, depending on what you're looking for. I think 9,000 is actually the cheapest. What you're going to do is buy every single one of these. You're going to need a little bit of an investment for this, all right? But you're looking at how do I buy part tokens. So that's what you got to do. Buy these cards. Buy every single bloody last one of them. I think in total, you end up with like 12 cards, and you'll end up spending about 120,000 for buying all of them. Got all of them? Great. Go through every single one of your parts and revert them back to the original stock level 1 part. This will make it easier for selling the other. Once you're back to level 1 on everything, trade in for part tokens the other parts that you have left. This is going to give you part tokens, and as you can essentially imagine, you've just bought part tokens. Alright, that's all fair enough and fine and dandy, but obviously every 10 minutes the store refreshes and you can buy more of them. And now 23 part tokens, which is a bit more than I already started with. Depending on what time you did this, look at the clock and see what time it is. Every 10 minutes, as I said, you'll get some new parts in there. So if you want to wait for an extra 2 minutes in my case, I'm going to sit here and wait to buy more parts. It's literally every real life 10 minutes. So at the 10, 20, 30, 40 of real time, it will update. Now, it may actually tell you that it's updated and not be updated. That's just because the timing isn't right. It sometimes goes off a little bit early, but you'll know when it exactly hits. And there we are. Everything is back in here. So again, I'm going to buy absolutely everything, and then we're going to trade them in to get more tokens. Easy peasy. Okay, so you're like, all right, well, we're spending loads of bloody money. What's a money method, Theo? I'm gonna have to search a bloody money method video now, aren't I? Don't worry, I got one for you. That took just about a minute to do. If you then want to make some money back, in fact, all of your money back and maybe then some, Hyperspace Circuit is one of the best ones to go to. And another favorite is Drifting the Block. That's a fun one to actually keep drifting around a few times, but I find Hyperspace Circuit more my type, so I'm gonna go and teleport to that one. Just thinking about it, I haven't actually tried this yet, but if you just had loads of money, say you had like 13 bloody million or something, like I've seen some people have stupid amounts of money because it's so easy to make money now. If you have that much money, Well, why don't you just buy multiple level 1 cars? Hold R1 here. I'm not racing in this damn thing, and switch to something a little bit faster. Now, for the hyperspace circuit, I know a lot of people have been asking me, like, how do you do the 20-second lap one, 22-second lap one? How do you do the stay in last place for 2 minutes one? My Regera is my go-to car for this. You need a quick car, but I'm going to have some tips for you for those specific ones. When it comes to staying behind the AI for 2 minutes, that one is probably the most difficult of them. In general, it's quite easy depending on what car you have. If you have something ridiculously quick, it's not going to be a problem. So the best tip that I actually heard from a YouTube commenter, a few YouTube commenters, they said that essentially if you fall behind and make sure that the icons are just over the radar, they're just blipping past back and forth, that's ideal. They will slow down, and that's ideal, exactly what you want. Normally the race for me going around full chap takes about 1 minute 40 seconds, average 50 seconds, and then that's the event finished. But with the AI, they said about 2 minutes if you try and speed, and then if you slow down, usually you can finish the event in like 2 minutes 30 something. So they go much slower if you stay behind, save your NOS for the last second, and then boost back up to them, catch up to them when the timer goes to 1, boost, pass them, and that's an easy one complete. Another one is the jump challenge. Take the big jump right at this checkpoint, the lap marker, if you will. Take the jump. If you're in a very quick car, slow the hell down because you will fly out of the map and it's not very nice. Get 10 seconds of that, easy peasy. I'm pretty sure not many people needed help on that one. A lap time of 22 seconds, also very easy. Just try not to touch anything. Brake to drift, you can do it with it on or off. I usually do it with it off. Because I personally like to grip, but you can. It's a lot easier if you do it with on, drifting around the main first corners and stuff. Very easy to keep your speed. In the Regera, I can do that on the second lap and post about 200 and something miles an hour and hold it, so it's not too bad at all. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the challenges. So literally about 2 runs of this, and you'll have your money back. And it takes about 2 minutes average, let's say, to finish a lap time on this course. So by the time you've done that, it's been 4 minutes, and if you do an extra one, it's been 6 minutes, and you've got your money back to do it again. So not only will this give you lots and lots of part tokens, it'll give you an actual money bonus as well. It'll give you at least 60, 70, 80 odd thousand, depending on what side bets you get, every 10 minutes. Now, if you really wanted to, and you just wanted the money guide on this video, just replay this event or the drift event. The drift event is much easier. All the challenges, I don't need to explain them to you. I'll actually do one of those events in a second to just kind of demonstrate. Boost on them. And they ain't gonna expect this. Already 200 Regera time, boy. It's time for you to be beaten by the pants. 194 through the corner. Come on. Now, the only thing is you got to watch out for the AI because they are so stupid and so slow that sometimes they'll get in the damn way. So just take the off-road. Take the off-road. Boost through the corner. And we have done one of the hardest challenges. Easy peasy. See, 2 minutes 21 seconds. We could have even made them go even slower than that. And I'm on medium. Again, switch to easy. That's obviously another way to do it. Doesn't affect how much money you get or anything. But there you go. Boom. Loads of money. And at the end of doing the event, you also get a speed card. If you're maxing out a car, if you've got a maxed out car, it's going to be trash. I have yet to properly, since the update, a decent part go in there. And when you're ready, just do it again. But you're like, Theo, I want to do some skits, mate. Well, don't worry about that. I've got an event for you. It's drifting the block. You already know this event. You've done it about 50 million bloody times. Let's change over to the car. Pick something nice and spicy. The challenge is avoid coming off the road. You know for a fact that this is absolutely easy peasy. The other event gives you more money. But this, if you like drifting, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Because do 1 or 2 of these and you also have made the money back. As you can see in the left corner, we now have the parts restocked at the store. So if you want to just blitz through this, that's going to be no problem. Go get your new parts, boy. You can literally go off the road on this and it doesn't even matter for this challenge. Like, look. How I haven't failed yet, I don't know. Challenge complete, you can just literally drive through it. Or if you really want to, try and beat them high scores. Try and beat them hurricane times. I ain't got time for no hurricane times, boy. I still need to master the tune setup on this thing, but I adore this car. It's going to be my online drift car. Faux show. I ain't no hurricane phony. We about that Aventador. Hey, excuse me. And obviously, I could have done this a lot quicker and I could have done 3 events on the loop, but I've been in the video explaining to you on how to make this work, and I've been explaining on how to hit those side objectives in time and get you some money. But that event took no time whatsoever. Do a few of those and you'll have your money back and then some. Oh, and don't forget them shipments. Yes, the shipments also come in handy because they also give you part tokens. You get them from leveling up and 3 or 4 events nowadays, and you level up. I still think it's a bit silly how much you bloody level up. But let's open that pack. I actually trade in all my smokes because I can't be bothered with them. And there we go. 43 part tokens. That's quite a lot already. We've been playing for what? 20 minutes? 20 minutes in total making this bloody video. The only annoying bit about this process to me is switching car. Like, you have to go back to the garage and you have to choose the bloody car that, you know what I mean. That's my glitch one. Ignore it. And we're back to the basic cards again. And as I've told you in previous videos, the progression system has been changed so much so that it's just so easy to do this other thing now. Like, I know a lot of people this just makes sense to do. Like, it's not a problem whatsoever. But spinning for a card is pretty much pointless now at this point. You don't need to do it. I would only recommend spinning for parts. The only reason you'd need part tokens if you were really trying to make a master build as such. If you're just looking for level 18 parts and you don't care about the specific branding, that sort of thing, then just buy the parts. They're available very, very quickly. Every 10 minutes they'll update, and they'll be better than the ones you already have for the most part. So if you're watching this video, the type of person that wants to do this is a person that wants to spin for specific brand parts, specific perk parts. If you're looking to make an absolute master build, that's when you'll need the spins. And that's why I'm always a bloody on it. I spent 120 tokens earlier to get a bloody jump bonus. Let's get down to the reason why I'm currently doing this, and it's this car right here. Now, this was someone else's design, but I kind of changed it up a little bit. It was the normal blue most wanted design, but I thought I'd change it up and make it a little bit more shiny on the paint, and I like how it turned out. Parts on this car are pretty rubbish, okay? Now, I'm trying to build this up and make my ultimate kind of speed grip build. I tried it with the 299, the M3 GTR, as you know, and that's not a problem. I'm still doing that. That's still like my main grip car for 299. But when it comes to actually building one that's past that, I've got to build something a little bit quicker. So buy all the parts that are available, sell all the old ones that are a little bit slower. You don't need those no more. And we have 59 trade-ins from trading all of those in total. So let's start off by spinning for the lowest part first. If you do not spin for the lowest part first, you will be bottlenecked by that. You will have an issue and it will try and give you level parts that might be a little bit worse. So ECU is the lowest level. Let's spin for an ECU, and I can tell you it's going to be better than the part I just bloody have. It's an outlaw part. It's level 12. It's got speed. It's got jump. It's better. Whack that in. If you guys have any gameplay tips of your own, whether it to be with money, rep, whatever, let us know down in the comments, and maybe you will be the star, the featured amazing god that introduced this feature to us on the channel. That is not a bad 0 to 60, 2.47. We're doing hypercars and they were around the same bloody level before. Level 14, jump and acceleration, whack that on. I think this thing can be pretty damn quick. We're on the top speed of 217. I think, honestly, as I said, this is going to be my grip car. Each perk here has its own advantages. Usually, I do Outlaw for speed and Chidori for braking and acceleration. So I think I might go with Chidori on this one because, again, it's going to be my grip car. But then it might be quick enough as it is acceleration-wise. But what I did probably took us into... Oh, yes! Well, probably took us 20 minutes to actually do the actual thing. The rest of it was me kind of doing video stuff. Every 10 minutes, you're going to have even more tokens, and you're going to have even... Oh, it's just giving me good parts, mate. And you'll gain some money. It's the ideal way. If only I could get 3 perks on my Koenigsegg. Anyway, be sure to smash like, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next Need for Speed Payback video. Until next time, guys, peace.